And I'm waiting on the cumulative delta. Now you can see it got up over 3,000 right there. Profit trailing take effect. It's actually pushing it out of the way and sandwiching it in there. We got a really nice trade out of here, a little bit bigger one on this one than we did the first one.
Welcome to HolyGrail Algo, simplified trading. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. HolyGrail Algo is not liable for any loss or damages which may result directly or indirectly from such content.
Hello traders, I'm Steve with HolyGrail Algo. Today I want to show you a complete trading system for NinjaTrader. These are $49 each for the entire year. It's an incredible value. And together, these work together as a system for allowing nice trades. It keeps a clean chart using these 4 products. And I want to show you how this works. And I want to show you the trades that I took today with it. So the first thing you'll notice is this red and green band runs right through the middle of the chart. Now this is what we call our trend band. Now when we're above this, we want to go long. When we're below it, we want to go short. And if you'll notice, it also colors the candles. It recolors them. So what you have is this obviously green candles above and red candles below. And it's a very important, it's a very good indicator. The next we have our long and short calls. And these are going to be our prints. It's going to say short, it's going to say long, and this is a separate indicator. Third, we have our cumulative delta. That is that green window right here, and you can see. Now what this is this is the difference between the buyers and the sellers, and this is going to change tick by tick. And what you want to do is you want to trade with the flow, not against it. So I always wait until it's in my favor and I see a high number in the direction that I want to trade. And lastly, you'll see our long, short, close, and reverse button up there. That is a strategy that we've built that allows for profit trailing. So it's going to move the profit target out of the way and drag the stop loss up and sandwich it in for some really big trades. And you'll see how this works. Okay, we are trading the MNQ today with a 3-minute candle, and I'm waiting on the cumulative delta. We've broken down below the trend band. You'll see that's that green and red band across the top. We definitely want to take shorts when it's below there, and I'm waiting on the cumulative delta. Now you can see it got up over 3,000 right there. I was waiting for a little bit of a pullback. I got in, and I typically don't trade like the first 2 or 3 opening candles of the day. So I wanted to wait for it to settle in, and it did. Cumulative delta stayed right there with it. And we've got our Holygrail Dashboard that we've got on here, and this allows us to do profit trailing. So in other words, once it gets into profit and it pushes so far, the profit target moves out of the way and the stop loss trails it in tandem, and it sandwiches them in there. We got a pretty nice little trade on here. We didn't get it a really big one, but we walked away with a couple of dollars on this one here. The cumulative delta stayed really high. We got a short print. Now this is part of our long and short call indicator, and you can see the longs and the shorts on the screen right there. I went ahead and took another one right at the end of this candle because we printed short, and now you can see the profit trailing take effect. It's actually pushing it out of the way and sandwiching it in there. We got a really nice trade out of here, a little bit bigger one on this one than we did the first one. A little bit later in the morning, here about an hour later, you can see we broke above the trend band, and I'm waiting for a confirmation candle. There it was, and then I'm waiting for a little bit of green. Our cumulative delta was over 3,000 again, so I got in this trade going back long. Everything lined up. This is a complete trading system with 4 indicators. These are $49 a year for all these. Incredible value. We're doing this again with 3 micro contracts on the MNQ. Now I've got this sped up just a little bit for time's sake here. It'd be a little boring watching these 3-minute candles tick by, so I've got this sped up here after I recorded it. Now once this gets 15 points or 60 ticks into profit, the stop loss will lock in, and once it gets to 80 ticks, then what happens is the profit target moves out of the way and gives it room to sandwich it in, and these run in tandem together, trapping the trade in here. This wasn't a terribly large trade, but we did get a pretty good trade out of it. You can see it taking off and moving right there. Each of these products are $49 for the entire year. It's an incredible value. And you can get these on our website, HolyGrailAlgo.com. Just simply sign up, and once you sign up, you actually can control your entire account. So you can control your billings if you want to cancel, if you want to stop trading for a while. You can do this yourself at any time, just click a button. So once you download it and install it in your NinjaTrader, and you decide later that you want to move that to a different machine, not a problem. Within 30 seconds, you can click a button on our website in your dashboard, and you can move that from machine to machine anytime you want to. It takes literally 30 seconds to do this. It's a really cool system. If you have any questions, let us know, info@HolyGrailAlgo.com. And by the way, you can also join our Discord. We have a lot of folks that are trading with these systems in our Discord. You can see how they're doing. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Happy trading.